Dani Olmo's agent has arrived in Manchester as it emerges that the £50 million star could leave Barcelona for free in January. Olmo was signed by Barcelona from Red Bull Leipzig in the summer, but could only be registered on a temporary arrangement until the end of the calendar year, owing to La Liga's ongoing financial constraints on the Catalan club. Olmo can leave as a free agent if Spain's Football Federation continue to block his registration for the second part of the season as they push for the Catalan giants to make more cuts, find more revenue and comply with their financial guidelines. Barcelona have instigated legal proceedings against La Liga and were initially hopeful of reaching a resolution before next week. However, with time ticking, the situation has alerted leading Premier League clubs such as Manchester United and City, who have taken a keen interest.
La pelota, porfa.
It's a hard situation, but I understand that this kind of players, they have a lot of people around them and making some choices that sometimes is not the first idea from the players. So I understand I can separate things. I'm always here for helping Marcus as another player, and they have to do what they have to do. I say they chose to do that interview because it's not just Marcus, and I understand that. So for me, it's as a coach, I'm just focused on the performance, the way he trained, and then the rest I think is better for me and the club deal with that when the time comes. So at the moment, I'm just focused on improving Marcus. We need a lot in this moment, the talented guy like Marcus, and I forget for now the interview. I just see what I see in the pitch.
Marcus Rashford, there's so many people when they talk about him saying on his day, right? His day is once every 10 games. Genuinely, yeah, it's once every 10 games. And I can't, in the modern game, right, you can't have a luxury player that will give you 1 game out of 10. It's as simple as that, right? Couple it with the fact that he gets so much reputation and baggage and everything else that comes with it. I don't think Mikel Arteta wants her anywhere near that.
But he has to get away from Manchester.
Has to get away from Manchester United.
So whether that's London, America, Europe, wherever.
I think it'll be an MLS or something.
It could be, yeah. You could be right, but it's the money, it's the wages, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's all that
it's going to have to be a massive wage.
There's a player there. There's an unbelievable player
without doubt,
who's obviously lost the fire in his belly and he needs to ignite
that. But once that fire goes, lads, Can you get that
but
back?
Something will spark it. It has to come from him.
Has to.
No one else. You can't say that.
Dele Alli, like, I know there's some kind of mitigating circumstances, but like you said, Ben, I think that's the key here. Is once it goes,
I don't think you can get it back.
Can you reignite it?
At that level. Again, you're talking about money really does ruin everything, lads. It does. Once people have this massive contract and they've got that 5 years in the bank and they've got everything they'll ever need for the rest of their life, it takes it away.
For
it
anything.
does.
They're not fighting for a title. So it might be that he needs to fight for a title. It might be.
Who's gambling on it, Toad? One, he's going to have to cost money, so he's going to have to pay for him.
Yeah.
And then
They
secondly,
were talking 40 mil as well, you know.
right? And then wages are going to be what? Minimum 200.
He's playing like a £10 million player.
You ain't, even 10. I ain't paying 10 mil.
Because of the wages.
Because of everything.
Yeah.
Because of everything, lads.
It's
Murphy with a return ball, but they've lost it, and Cher comes across and challenges Durán, and he's left one in on Fabian Cher, and the referee has...
He could be in trouble, Durán.
Gone across to Jhon Durán. Anthony Taylor saw something he didn't like. Fabian Cher...
Anthony Taylor hasn't seen it.
Referee reaches into his top pocket, and Jhon Durán is sent off. The Aston Villa striker...
Been to Portugal and played a couple of games, and he hadn't played well, Cristiano, because he was young, tried too hard. And I remember we played Benfica, and the manager ripped into Cristiano. Who do you think you are? You're coming here trying to prove to everybody who you think you are. You think you're a superstar. And I remember Cristiano in tears in the changing room. And I was like, right, this manager don't care, man. He don't care who you are. But then, look at the player that he became. He needed moments like that. And the manager knew that he could be soft and nice with him, but he had to be hard as well to get him to where he got to the world's best player when he left.